Good evening. Thanks for joining us. We begin with an update to the case of the former Westmont Elementary music teacher accused by prosecutors of raping a student in the school. They say the 2015 case can no longer go forward. Stoker Wieczorek looked further into what happened and is live with the latest. Stoker.
Yes, Sean, officials say in this court order, quote, "It is hereby ordered that and directed that the Commonwealth's request to withdraw charges without prejudice is granted." Those charges being against the former music teacher, Sean Miller. Charges have been dismissed against the former Westmont Elementary music teacher after authorities say circumstances are preventing them from making progress. The decision was approved by Judge Norman A. Krummenacher. The alleged victim in this case says she was a student of the teacher Sean Miller until 6th grade. Police say the victim reported Miller having her stay after school hours, advancing and sexually assaulting her. She says it happened multiple times at the now old Westmont Elementary School, which has since been demolished. The Cambria County District Attorney's Office released a statement saying, quote, "The charges against Sean Miller were withdrawn after an evidentiary issue arose, which made it ethically and constitutionally improper to continue to proceed with the case at this time. The charges were withdrawn without prejudice, meaning the charges can be refiled at any time. The Commonwealth will move forward with the charges in the future if able to do so. The victim in this case remains in our thoughts and prayers." Now, in a separate case, Miller still faces charges of indecent assault of a person less than 13 years of age and intercourse sexual contact with a student in school. That case remains under investigation. And I've reached out, to Miller's attorney for comments, but I have not received a response. Reporting live in the newsroom, Stoker Wieczorek, 6 News.
Stoker, thank you. When Miller was arrested last year, we reported that the criminal complaint filed against him said he had a long history of being accused of inappropriate touching and behavior with other students. In fact, in 2011, he was investigated by the Cambria County District Attorney at the time. However, according to the 2022 criminal complaint, the DA's office decided against criminal charges in 2011, but asked the Westmont School Administration to require him to go to counseling and undergo a psychosexual evaluation. Last year's criminal complaint said the district failed to take those actions. The complaint went on to say an investigatory meeting was held in 2020 where Miller resigned in the face of 20 to 30 touching complaints against him in the Westmont School District. Now, 6 News filed a right-to-know request asking to see Miller's personnel file. We wanted to see who in the school administration failed to follow up on his troubling behavior detailed in the court documents. The school district refused to provide us a chance to examine his personnel history. We appealed to the State Office of Open Records. It sided with the school district, saying it could not require the district to turn those records over to us. Now, the Office of Open Records ruling did leave the door open for Westmont to grant our request, saying, quote, "An agency such as the district may release part or the entire non-public records in the public interest." Its ruling saying such openness builds trust and confidence in the agency's process and procedure. The Westmont District still has not released any details of how it internally handled the Miller complaints.